Hey there, Great Physique Fitness, and I got a question from a coworker. Actually, we were talking. We were just talking, and like age came up, and I was like, "Yeah, well, I'm 37 years old." He's like, "Wow, no way!" Like that, like he was really surprised, and he's like, "Man," he's like, "You're inspirational," and stuff like that. And of course, that made me feel really good. Him saying that. That I don't, he's like 25, and he's like, man, I thought you were my age at 25, and so I was like, nah, like on some of my dating profiles, I put like 30 years old, and like nobody ever questions that. So I mean, of course, if somebody gets to know me, they'll know that I'm 37. But anyways, he asked me, he wanted to know what are some tips to stay younger and looking good and stuff like that and looking young. And I would say get your sleep. That's probably number one. Make sure you're getting a good 7-8 hours of sleep each night. Good restful sleep where you're not up all night and stuff like that. Cut down on stimulant use like caffeine. Sure, a cup of coffee is okay, but if you're using stimulants all day, it can keep you up. I know that from some previous experience. But um, I like to meditate. I've been doing it for 4 years, and it keeps me calm. It keeps my mind. There's been studies where brain scans where meditation is shown to be really, really good for your brain. I'd have to look into them, but it's really, really significant stuff. It's gray matter. Something about gray matter. It helps your brain aging. That's important. Eating healthy. Nutrition. That's really important. Of course, good foods cost more, but they're worth it. Exercise, going to the gym, training your muscles safely, cardio, and exercise. That keeps you sweat, and that's good for your pores and stuff like that. Good quality, supplements, vitamins and minerals and stuff like that. Like Millennium Sports Technologies, uh, MVP 365 and ZMK. They're very, very great quality multivitamins, which, most multivitamins are like a tablet. These are like powders, and you got to take like eight capsules of these. So, like, all multivitamins are not, some are superior than others. And, yeah, I'm not saying the other ones don't work, but, you know, yeah, quality is important. If you have the resources or money to go quality, I say go quality. Um, Another thing is probably sleeping around or having sex with too many partners. Um, sex is a really I guess strong emotion or whatever, and I've seen. I'm not saying you can't have fun or whatever, because it's important to have fun as well. I mean, but like one of my exes, I'm not going to name her name, but she used to sleep around a lot, and she aged really fast. So um, I think that can age you, stressing out over different partners and stuff like that, and just yeah. So yeah. What else? There's so many other tips you can you can hear from different people and stuff like that. I mean, love. I mean, when you're in love, I believe that softens the facial expression and keeps you young. It doesn't matter whether it's your significant other, or you get love from them. That's love, or you get love from your parents, your mom, or whoever. But I believe that's a very powerful emotion, and that keeps you looking young as well. So um, I hope that's some tips for keeping uh, keeping young. I have a video on like aging gracefully, but this question was keeping young. So if anybody has any more questions, just let me know. I'm really busy working a lot, and if you want to train with me, personal train. I'm at Ultimate Fitness. We can work around my schedule, work something out. Also doing nutrition, supplementation, and training plans. So that in combination with personal training. Also do online coaching for people that are online and they're not around here. I've been bodybuilding since 2016. Technically it's Classic Physique now. I switched over to Classic Physique when that division came out, but it's the same thing, health, fitness, and stuff. I was the first person in Dyersburg, as far as I know, to compete since the 80s. And yeah, I've been doing this a long time. I'm very, very good at it. I've learned a lot, and I keep learning, and I can save you years and years off your learning curve, and teach you the correct way to do stuff and the best way to do stuff. So you can take from all my experience. I mean, I have a lot of experience in this, and I've never given up once. I've been doing this consistently for like 16, 17 years or something like that. So I've been competing since 2009. I've competed in 6 shows. I've got ready for 6 competitions for 6 years. One of them, one of the shows was canceled, but I've done 6 shows. So, and I've done some half preps as well. But I have experience training people, training body parts correctly, and yeah. So if you want to train with me, just get at me, and we'll set that up. Great Physique Fitness. I hope that again answers your question on aging gracefully. Because another thing, like I use something called Retin-A, vitamin A derivative. I use that sometimes in the winter on your face. That's been shown to actually like regenerate skin and stuff like that. So you can't get sun with that though, because like you can't get sun because it'll age your skin faster and make you turn red. So sometimes in the summer, if you want to get some sun, it's best to cut that out before that. So it's called tretinoin, or just like a Retin-A derivative or something like that. Thank you.